Hey, how's it going? Good morning, how everybody doing? Walking to work this morning, and I thought I would just do a little podcast on what I was researching. Now that AI is really in existence, and it's kind of been there, but everybody's using it. Even myself, there are like so many creative ideas and thoughts and prompts that you can use. So I've always been thinking, like, when is the best time to fill up the gas tank? And everybody has a different of opinion. So in doing the research, and I can do it on Google and everything. So I just spoke it into the chat or the bot, and as you will find, it pulled to say, well, the best times are earlier in the week. When you fill up your tank later in the day or later in the week, the demand is higher, so the cost is higher, which is economic principle. So just applying that to athletes and coaches. Let's stick with coaches and leaders first. When you walk into your establishment, your coaches meeting, whatever it is, how are you filled up? How's your gas tank filled up? How's your spirit filled up? How's your mind filled up? How's your heart? What is it filled with? Is it filled with, the club from last night? Is it filled with, the raunchy, wrong things you're doing? Yeah, we all, make mistakes and gotta grow. Or is it filled with positive things, learning objectives? Is it filled with the best principles to give those whom you may work with, especially those other coaches who need to have the success to provide for your athletes? CEOs, business individuals, whomever you are, how are you filling up your tank? I know one of my, what I call him my mentor, one of my mentors, but a guy that goes to our church, Dr. Johnny Parker, who is, chaplains for, a lot of NFL teams. He does with the men's group a heart check, and with his practice. So what does your heart check look like? So I'm asking you, what does your gas tank look like? Athletes, what does your gas tank look like? What are you putting in your body? We know a lot of these programs don't have the adequate nutrition that they need. But what do you put in your soul? How are you feeding that soul? How are you feeding, what you can give out? So, yes, you got to get in the weight room, got to train, you got to have good education, you got to eat right. But what else are you putting in you? And that's a responsibility of parents and coaches. So just wanted to provide that today. Are you filling up with the junk? Are you filling up with the lower gas? Or are you filling up with the higher premium, high octane that's going to get you through for the day? All right, everybody's well. Peace.